and welcome back to Channel 8 News. Tonight we have a special and important segment for you all. I'll hand it over to our reporter Sam for details. Hello, today I am reporting on marine plastic pollution. Marine plastic pollution is defined as any plastic pieces and objects that end up in our ocean. These items will become harmful to marine life, their habitat, and even humans. And the main source of this pollution is us. The United States generates more plastic waste than any other nation, to the point that we even ship it off to other nations for them to deal with. America threw away 35.7 million tons of plastic in the year 2018, but just 3.1 million tons of this was recycled. A study by Kathleen Swanson reports that the accumulation rates of plastic pollution were 10 times higher in Texas than any other Gulf Coast states sampled in a year-and-a-half period. Many experts believe that plastic pollution is posing a serious threat to marine life. The International Union for Conservation of Nature states that strangulation, light and oxygen deprivation, entanglement, lacerations, infections, and internal injuries occur in every level of marine life. Plastic particles often enter at lower trophic levels as members of higher trophic levels consume the lower members. These particles make their way through the entire ecosystem and even end up on our plates. Marine plastic pollution is an issue that has potentially hazardous effects on many aspects of all of our lives, from our general health to the food we eat, to our economy, to our daily lives. The United Nations Education and Scientific Organization stated that over 1 million marine animals, including mammals, fish, sharks, turtles, and birds, are killed each year due to plastic debris in the oceans. The IUCN supported the argument that marine plastic pollution is harmful when they stated that several chemicals used in producing plastic materials are known to be carcinogenic and interfere with the body's endocrine system, causing developmental, reproductive, neurological, and immune disorders in both humans and wildlife. With Texas being a coastal state, our economic infrastructure is especially impacted by plastic pollution. An article written by M. Mofiger highlighted that fishermen often have to shut down their operations for days for repairs. These repairs are often needed due to the plastic pollution in our oceans. For example, over 45% of commercial fishermen in the eastern U.S. have experienced an entangled propeller. Over 30% have experienced fouled gear, and over 35% had debris from plastic clog their engine's cooling system. In addition, our beautiful beaches in Texas that create economic success in the tourism industry are being destroyed and polluted with plastic. This can cost billions of dollars to clean up. The United Nations Environment Program argued that this issue of plastic pollution in the ocean impacts not only the organisms but also humans, as it harms our economic infrastructure, when they stated that the economic cost of marine plastic pollution with respect to its impact on tourism, fisheries, and aquaculture, together with other costs such as those of cleanups, were estimated to be at least $6 to $19 billion globally in 2018. There have been few regulations made to increase recycling of single-use plastic objects such as plastic forks, takeout boxes, and plastic bottles. The goal of legislation like this is to make plastic-producing companies responsible for reusing and recycling their products after it is used by a consumer. Some bills aim to provide people with economic benefits when they use their own items rather than using a single-use item, such as a bag. This includes a small tax on plastic bags and items as such. Legislation and regulation pertaining to this issue of marine plastic pollution would drastically improve the conditions in the ocean and its ecosystem, therefore improving the quality of life for all of us and our future generations. It starts now. This is a problem that needs all of us, not just one of us, all of us. We can't wait for someone to do this for us. We all have to do our part together. It can start with recognizing this issue and giving it our full attention. Thank you. These are my resources.